Jamie at 5:30. It was dark and it was raining. She looked at her watch. It was 5:20. She was going to be late. She ran to her car and got in. At 5:25 she was driving along the high street. She was going very fast because she was in a hurry.
Okay. So in this paragraph, what happens? Hannah was driving a car and she was in a hurry. Yeah, because she was short of time. She was late. It was 5:25. She had to meet him at 5:30 and she was in a great rush. Obviously, this paragraph is connected somehow with paragraph B and paragraph C. Do you think that this paragraph will go before B or after B?
Before?
Before. Yeah, because this is the situation where she was driving and then suddenly happened something. Thank you. The next one, Bessie, please.
2 minutes later, he said, the next the next song is by
Coldplay.
Coldplay. It's called Yellow, and it's for a beautiful girl who's dancing over there. Hannah knew that the song was for her because she was wearing
Good.
a yellow dress. When Hannah and her friends left the club, the DJ was waiting at the door. Hannah and Jamie, he said to Hannah, can I see you again? So Hannah gave him her
Phone number. Okay. So this paragraph talks a little bit more about the party, the club, the DJ. So this paragraph should go where? Number 2. Thank you. So we have paragraph 1. This paragraph is number 2. Then A is paragraph number 3 in our story. Then it comes which paragraph? Okay, E, one evening in October, then paragraph B, and the next one is D. D is the last paragraph. We don't know what is the continuing of this story. The story ends up when the police arrive and start questioning. What do you think happened next?
continue.
Comes saying to be continued. Okay, but what do you think is the end of this story? Any ideas how to end up the story? The police arrested Hannah, okay, and sent her to jail. Okay, first to court and then to jail. Might be Hannah hit exactly who? Jamie. Yeah. This is the end of the story, by the way. Yeah. The police informed her. They didn't ask her questions. They told her that the man who was hit by her was Jamie. Okay. So we are now going to read the story again and answer the questions. When did Hannah meet Jamie? When did Hannah meet Jamie?
In summer of
Okay, in the summer of 2004. Good. Why did Hannah go and speak to Jamie in the club? Brilliant answer, thank you. She didn't like the music. She was fed up with this music. The next question is, why did Jamie play Yellow?
Because was wearing
A yellow dress, yes. So when he played the song, she guessed that it was because of her wearing a yellow dress. You can't see it in your books, but you can see it on the screen. She was wearing a yellow dress. The next one is what happened when Hannah left the club? What happened? Come on.
Meet with DJ. No, DJ was waiting.
Yes, the DJ was waiting for her, so she met him again. Once she met him in the club, then she met him while leaving the club. The next question is, where did they go on their first date?
In a very romantic French restaurant.
Oh, sounds interesting. The next one is, what was the weather like that evening? Oh, no, sorry. Where did they go every evening?
High Street, coffee bar in the High Street.
Yes, they went to a coffee bar on High Street. They went there every evening. What was the weather like that evening? We are talking about which evening exactly?
When Hannah
Hit the man, yes. When it happened, the accident. So what was the weather?
raining.
Yes, it was raining and it was dark.
Dark.
Because it was in October. You know that in October usually the days are shorter and it becomes dark at, let's say, about 5 o'clock or 4:30 some days. Okay. The next question is, why was Hannah driving fast?
Because
She's late.
She was late. She was late, she was in a hurry and she had to drive fast. Why didn't she see the man?
He wearing dark
She running.
coat.
She running.
He was running, he was wearing a dark coat and he said something else.
So Hannah didn't see.
So Hannah couldn't see him. You know, imagine the dark beginning of the evening, everything's dark and the man wearing dark. You know, if even the complexion, I mean the skin complexion is dark, like the Afro-Caribbean people, it's pretty difficult to see them in the dark because if they are dressed in black and they are themselves black, it's not okay, you can't easily see them. The next one is, what did she do after the accident? So the crash happened, and what did she do?
Ran to the coffee bar.
Okay, she ran to the coffee bar. Why did she go there?
To see Jamie.
Yeah, to look for Jamie, to see Jamie, to find Jamie, because Jamie was waiting for her at that, she thought he was waiting for her at that coffee bar. The next question is, was Jamie at the coffee bar? No, he wasn't there. What happened 2 hours later?
The
The police
police
is
were-
coming.
Yeah, so Hannah left the coffee bar, went back home, and then 2 hours later it came the police and started asking questions about. So, do you have any new words? Now is the moment for the unfamiliar vocabulary. Zinka, you wanted to know about a word. However, what's your word however? Although. Was the word, you asked me about although.
Sorry.
Okay, although. Въпреки че. Although. Suddenly. Do you ask about suddenly?
No.
Oh, okay. If you have other unfamiliar words, other words you don't know, just ask.
What was suddenly?
Suddenly. Внезапно. Suddenly. Other words?
This hurry.
Hurry. Okay. So no. Hurry. Hurry as a word. Означава побързай. Много често се среща с up. Предлога up. Hurry up. Hurry up, като заповедно изречение. Обаче не е hurry като глагол, а има нещо друго. Може ли да ми кажете с какво друго върви в комбинация? В текста го пише. Аха, in a hurry. In a hurry. Сега, ако трябва да сме максимално конкретни и точни, дали е само in a hurry или има и още нещо?
She was in a hurry.
Аха, значи целият израз е to be in a hurry. To be in a hurry. И означава бързам. Съответно, като заместим тук за различните лица и числа, получаваме израза за съответно този, който го прави. Например, I am in a hurry. Аз бързам. Съответно, за минало време ще стане I was in a hurry. Аз бързах. Тоест, променяме формата на to be за минало време, получаваме израза за минало време. Как ще стане ще бързам?
Will. I will.
И ще стане I will be in a hurry. Okay? Good. Other questions?
This one.
Which one?
Awful.
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 Awful. Ужасен. Ужасно. Ужасно. Ужасни. Okay. Other words? So if you don't have any more words, I would like you to pay attention to exercise 2, grammar. So, because, but, and although. How do we use them? What do you remember? How do we use so, because, but, and although? Any ideas? Any memories? If you hear the word because, what will be the sentence after the word because? Why do you come to learn English? Because I want to
No.
marry Prince Harry, for example. So, because gives us what? A reason. Yeah? The reason to do something. Why do you eat? Zinka, why do you eat? Why do you eat food? Okay, if you, because I'm hungry, yes, or because I have to keep myself alive. We have to keep ourselves alive. Why is are you drinking that energy drink over there? Why are you?
It's not mine.
Okay, let's imagine it's
I
yours.
hate.
Okay, let's imagine it's yours. Why are you drinking it?
Because I want to be energetic.
Yeah, because I would like to be energetic, because I need energy. So if you have to say the two sentences, so because the word because starts and gives us just one sentence, to my question, why do you learn English? Why are you learning English now and today? So then you are going to say, I am learning English today because I want to marry Prince Harry. So then you will have the two sentences in one. Sentence number one, my question, and sentence number two, your answer to my question. So then you put the two sentences. Let's have a look at the word but. No. Okay, so how do we use the word but? For example, I like football, but I don't like playing it. Okay, say it. Say it. Okay, say it.
Когато има отрицание след...
Yes.
Yeah.
So when the second part of the sentence is negative, I like football. Don't write football, but I don't like what? Playing it. So the second sentence should be negative. Yeah? So after the word but, you always give a negative thing. Yeah? For example, when you go to somewhere and you ask for something, obviously people can't tell you. I mean, in a bank or a shop, or they usually tell you, okay, we can see what is your purpose, but we can't provide you with this information, or we can't help you, or we can't do the thing you are asking them to. So after the word but is a negative. What about the word although?
When I try to do something, but
Yeah, so you did something, but still you were not successful, or you couldn't achieve your aim or goal. So usually the word although is at the beginning of the two sentences. Sometimes it can be in the middle between them two, depends on the situation, but mostly people start with it and they say, although I studied hard, I was not successful in my exam, or I didn't pass my exam. I still had a lot of troubles and worries, a lot of mistakes. Although I did my best, I couldn't pass the exam. And what about the word so? Let's see, let's think about this example. I would like to lose weight. Lose weight. So I am on a diet. What is the word so?
Potvrđa.
Okay. Yeah, so exactly this so gives us the further thing which follows after the first one. So this is my wish to become like Naomi Campbell. Obviously, I'm not Naomi Campbell at the moment, so I have to do something. I have to stop eating sweets, I have to stop drinking energy drinks, I have to start going to the gym regularly, at least every day. I have to do kind of surgery as well, and many other things. So gives us extra, adds a little bit more. Yes, so gives us addition in information to the thing. So this is my wish, this is what I do to accomplish my wishes. Let's put these words in the sentences. She was going very fast. She was in a hurry. What will you put in this sentence? Because. Yes, gives us the reason for her to drive fast her car. Sentence number 2.
So she...
Although she tried to stop, she hit the man. They wanted to dance.
But they didn't
Yes,
like.
but they didn't like the music. She was wearing he was wearing a dark coat.
But how?
So Hannah didn't see him. So it is not necessarily when the sentence is negative to be always but. Please pay attention to the very last sentence, number 4. Hannah didn't see him. Yeah, but it is not but a connection here. It should be so. Because it was dark and he was wearing dark coat, so Hannah didn't see him. Hannah didn't see him because of the circumstances, because of the situation. Let's go to our workbook and practice a little bit more. So we have page 17 to see music, question words, completing questions, 50 years of pop. Workbook, yep, page 17. Instead of 16. Yeah, okay, so you're ready with the today's lesson. Alright, so yeah, don't worry. Music question words. Match the type of music to the dictionary definitions. How do you pronounce them? We've got rap, opera, jazz, punk, heavy metal, and blues. Okay, don't worry. Okay. So let's go. Yeah, but the other one. Okay, so it's my mistake, sorry. Let's go to check your homework. We've got punk is a rock music that is played in the fast, loud, and aggressive way. It was very popular in the late 70s. The next one is jazz. Okay, the next one is rap. The next one is opera. The next one heavy metal. Okay, metal. T and L together, metal. Okay, the last one is blues. Complete the questions with these question words. The question words are why, which, when, how many, who, what, twice, whose, and how long. Where was Queen's first concert in London? Was it in 1972? When? Because it is a year. The answer is a year. Was in the band? Who? Because we ask about people, and then the answer is Freddie Mercury, Roger Taylor, John Deacon, and Brian May. Real name was Farouk. Okay, whose real name was Farouk? The next? How many?
What?
Which member?
Okay. Which member of the band was most famous? The next one? Yes, how many top 10 hits did they have? 24.
How long?
How long did they stay together? Ooh, long time. Why or
I think it's who, but
who is for a person? You can't ask with who and get the name of a song.
Make what?
Yes, what?
What?
Who is just the person? Who Brad Pitt? Who Freddie Mercury? What is when you ask about other things. What was their biggest hit? Happened in 1991. What happened? He died. Is their music still popular? Why? And now, on the next page, you have grammar questions with and without auxiliaries. Okay? So, we are not doing page 18, we are going to page 19. Grammar thing, combine the sentences with so, because, but, and although. Circle the correct words. Although Jim has a lot of money, he is really mean. Obviously, mean person is the opposite of very generous. Okay, what about the next one? They wanted to play football, but it was sunny, or they wanted to play football, but it was snowing. Yes, but it was snowing. But gives us the negative part of the sentence, so it should be snowing. If it was sunny, which word would you use? They wanted to play football because it was sunny. Yeah? It was nice, it was sunny, it was hot, and they wanted to play football because of the weather. I had a great holiday in Egypt, although I can't speak Arabic. The hotel was lovely, but it was a bit expensive, but it was very nice.
Expensive.
Yes, but it was expensive, a bit expensive. I went on a date with John, although I don't like him, or although I like him a lot. Yes, although I don't like him. Complete the sentences using because or so and the correct ending. So please have a look. These are the beginnings, and then these are the endings. And you have to choose a word to connect and find the ending then, okay? Good. So we have, I didn't have any breakfast because, and the ending is D. I didn't have time. Maria couldn't find her wallet. So
she cancelled her credit card.
yes, so she cancelled all her credit cards. She couldn't find her wallet, so she cancelled all her credit cards. This is the end. E. I called the police.
Because the door to my flat was open.
Yes, because the door of my flat was open. I would say because I didn't like him. But usually people don't call the police because they don't like somebody. Okay. She thought the book was boring.
So she stopped to write.
Reading it, not to write, yeah, because if she was writing the book, it would be a different story. So she stopped reading it. Usually this is what happens if the book is boring. Okay. John joined an evening class
Because he
Could learn guitar.
is because exactly giving us the reason.
No.
Okay, so he could learn, yeah. So he could learn Italian. But let's think about John and his Italian and use the word because. How are you going to use the word because in the same situation?
John joined an evening chorus because he wanted to learn.
No. Because he changed the ending. You need to change the ending. This ending is, you have to think about it. It's not given in your book.
Yeah, because he wants to.
But it doesn't make sense. Why did he choose exactly the evening class? Why didn't he go for the morning classes? Why didn't he go for the afternoon classes?
Work at
Yes, because he works during the day. So that's why he went for the evening courses. If he didn't work during the day, if he doesn't work during the day, then maybe he would go for the day's classes, morning classes, afternoon classes. But these classes in the evening exactly are because he works during the day. Let's go to the next one. I didn't go out with him.
Because I didn't